I've been looking forward to this match since it got announced, since there was a possibility of being in a Lord of the Rings match. I know these movies in and out.
I mean, what it comes down to is I knew the questions, really. Nobody else scored as much as I did in the vetting questions and the qualifiers.
Even studied up on my Hobbit knowledge to be prepared for this match. And I think I'm ready to take out the Hobbit.
Not even my opponent today. I mean, he did win in the second round, but in the first round, nobody beat me. And I think that is hopefully telling of how this match is going to end up.
My gamer tag has always been Faramir, so it's the Hobbit versus the Lord of the Rings. So it's gonna be interesting.
So I've been training quite a bit. As you can see, I have all the extended editions of both series, as well as I have my friend Bilbo right over here.
If I don't win this match, I'm gonna be embarrassed.
Usually I go to the theater for quite a few movies, but I haven't seen anything the last 2 weeks because I've been non-stop watching nothing but these movies, preparing for today.
I love The Lord of the Rings more than any other movie. I've seen it probably 100 times, each of the movies. I read the books every year. If I don't win this, I'm going to be ashamed of myself.
And I mean, even when this match was announced, when the qualifying questions started, Jan and I have been messaging back and forth, asking each other questions just to train ourselves. So I think both of us have a little bit of an insight into what the other one knows.
Hi guys, and welcome to this special Middle-earth match that we're doing in honor of our watch-along, because if you don't know it by now, we're having a special watch-along next week with all the Middle-earth movies for charity. Actually, I'm not the expert on this. My co-host today, Jacob London, he knows a lot more about this. So Jacob, what are we doing this weekend next week?
Thanks, Kees. So, this Friday, we are starting it this Friday night. I'm so excited we are doing Lord of the Rings, all 6 movies, all over 3 big days. I'm so pumped. We will be starting with the traditional version of The Hobbit, an unexpected journey. The Hobbit, the Desolation of Smaug, both theatrical versions on the Friday. On the Saturday, we are doing The Hobbit, the Battle of the Five Armies. Help us all for that one. And then we get into the good stuff. The extended edition of Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. Then on the Sunday, to close it out, we are doing Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers extended edition, and ending it all with Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. Guys, we hope you enjoy it next week. Now, in the link below, we do have our charity page. We're doing this all for Make-A-Wish Foundation. Please give and donate as much as you can. Robert here has already given $50, and just thank you so much for that. But, guys, we've already had so many fantastic donations from people, and this is all for charity and just to make little kids with cancer feel better and just give them a little bit of hope in what is the worst thing that they will ever go through. So, guys, please give, donate, join us, watch along with us. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to rip onto some of these movies. You're going to see me go, why are these movies considered so great? But, guys, it's going to be awesome. And we've got some amazing special guests lined up. Rachel Cushing is confirmed to join us for at least one. We've got Robert Meyer Burnett most likely able to join us for one. We've got other fantastic guests that are to be revealed later, but we really want you guys to join us. So, Kees, back to you.
Well, thank you for all that information, Jacob, but I am here mainly for the match today, not necessarily a watch-along. So, about this match, we did trials, actually, for to determine the competitors of this match, because a lot of people claim to know their Lord of the Rings, but then you actually ask them some questions about it, and it's like, oh, actually, I don't know that much about Lord of the Rings. So, the two today, Jan Engelmann and Robert Parker, definitely know their Lord of the Rings, as you've seen in the promo. Like, Robert's been training. Jan also knows quite a lot about Lord of the Rings. So that's the reason why they are in this match today. And without any further ado, let's do this! Introducing first, with a record in the actual league of 1 win and 1 defeat, he is known as the Hobbit, Robert Parker! And his opponent. In the actual league, he hasn't won a match yet, but he might turn that around today because he is 0 wins and 1 defeat. Wait, what's your nickname?
The Giant.
Giant, sorry. Give it up for the Giant, Jan Engelmann! Alright, gentlemen, are you ready for this, Robert?
Yup, let's go.
Jan, are you ready?
Born ready.
And Jacob, are you also ready to help me this match?
Let's do this.
Do this. Alright, gentlemen, round 1 is gonna go like this. Each competitor will get 8 questions from 8 different categories and sets of 4s. Each correct answer is, of course, worth 1 point, and there is no ceiling in this round. Robert, because you are the favorite in this match, would you like to go first or second?
I'm gonna go first.
I'm gonna go first, alright. And Jan, please choose either category 1 or category 2.
Category 2.
Category 2, alright. Jacob, I will have you read the questions to Jan, and I will read for Robert in this first round. Robert, for your first question in the category of the 2 towers, what is the name of Aragorn's horn? What is the name of Aragorn's horse that finds him after he fell off the cliff?
Brago.
That is correct for a point. Well done. The next question in the category of an unexpected journey. Why is Thorin called Oakenshield?
In the battle outside Moria, he defended himself against Azog with just an oaken branch as a shield.
That is correct for another point. Well done.
Jeez.
Alright. The next question in the category of cast and crew. Who plays Balin in the Hobbit trilogy?
Ken Stott.
That is correct for another point. Wow. And the last question before we throw it over to Jan. In Fellowship of the Ring, what does Galadriel give Frodo when leaving Lothlorien?
The light of the Star of Erendil.
That is correct for another point. Christ. Alright, Robert definitely came to play as we go over to Jacob and Jan.
Jan, all right. Your first question in the category of the 2 towers. What is Aramir's riders called?
The Rohirrim.
That is correct.
That is correct for a point. And as I'm not the biggest Lord of the Rings fan, can please correct me on my sayings on how
I will
my pronunciation of names.
I'm sure we will.
Yes. All right. In the category of an unexpected journey, fill in the blank. An adventure. Now, I don't imagine anyone west of blank would have much interest in adventures.
West of Bree.
That is correct. The category of cast and crew. Besides Peter Jackson, name one of the screenwriters who wrote the Lord of the Rings movies.
Fran Walsh.
That is correct.
But it's also
Got
accepted as Philippa Boyens or Stephen Sinclair.
And in the category of Fellowship of the Ring, what is the name of the 2 giant statues that they pass while in the boats after passing through Lothlorien?
The Argonath.
Correct. Wow.
Mhm.
Holy
4 for
crap.
4. This is a fight on our hands.
We have a match on our hands, guys. 4 to 4. Jesus, that is coming out of the gate strong. Robert, as we go back to you in the category of the Desolation of Smaug, what is the name of the forest where the company encounters the spiders?
That would be Mirkwood, formerly Greenwood, but Mirkwood.
That is correct. Mirkwood, indeed. Wow. Next question in the category of Return of the King. Who tells Theoden that the beacons are lit and that Gondor calls for aid?
Aragorn.
Aragorn is correct. Jesus. Alright. Next question in Oscars. What song from Fellowship of the Ring got nominated for Best Original Song?
May It Be.
Wow, Jesus Christ. And for a clean sweep of round 1 in Battle of the Five Armies, who is with Bard when he kills Smaug?
His son Bane.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God! 8 points. Clean sweep for Robert. As we go back to Jan.
Right, Jan, can you? High
Not all
benchmark,
so
huh?
far. Let's go.
The Desolation of Smaug is your category. Whose grave does Gandalf find when looking for answers about the Necromancer?
Well, he goes looking for the graves of the nine ring wraiths.
Yeah, but whose grave specifically?
Oh, of the Witch King of Angmar.
Correct. For a point. Well done.
Okay, that's a point. In the category of Return of the King, who does Dennoth command to
Denethor.
retake? Yeah, I'm gonna give you that one question.
Who does Denethor
Denethor.
command to retake Osgiliath?
Faramir.
Correct.
That's correct. Yeah, me and some of the pronunciations of these names are gonna
It's fine. I knew it when you said Den, so it's fine.
In the category of Oscars, this I know about. Name 2 of the 3 Academy Awards that the Desolation of Smaug was nominated for.
Best sound editing
That is correct. One more.
and best visual effects.
Correct for another point.
We would have also accepted sound mixing.
Oh God, like these all technical categories.
And in the final question of round 1, for it to be a complete clean sweep, in the category of the Battle of the Five Armies, what does Galadriel call Gandalf when she, Saruman, Elrond, and Radagast rescue him from Dol Guldur?
Dol
Guldur, Mithrandir?
Correct. Oh my God.
Yep.
Complete
Wow.
clean sweep in the first round.
Wow. Nuts. That
When do we get the hard questions? Come on.
He's asking for it.
All right, you're asking for it, Jan. We go into round 2, which is the category round, and this will go a little bit different than usual. Each competitor will choose a number between 1 through 12, which pertains to either a certain category or rivals or personal preference. If you don't like the first number you choose, you can pick again, unless you get rivals preference, but you, of course, have to stick with the second one if the first one is not to your liking. You will then be asked 4 questions of that category. Each correct answer is 2 points. However, you can go for multiple choice, and the point value will go down to 1 point. And there is stealing in this round. Now, usually we only do 1 category, but now, for this special match, we do 2 categories. So after you both have answered 1 category, you will pick again. Robert, because you are still the favorite, would you like to go first or second?
I'm gonna defer.
He's gonna go second. All right, Jan. Your categories in this round are Return of the King, Two Towers, Battle of the Five Armies, Unexpected Journey, Oscars, Box Office, Desolation of Smaug, Cast and Crew, and Fellowship of the Ring, and Extended Editions. Please choose a number between 1 through 12.
Let's go with 1.
1 is the category of Oscars. Would you like to stick with that or something else?
Hell no. I'm gonna go with 2. Let's go.
2 is the category of An Unexpected Journey.
I'll take it.
I'll ask you the questions. Alright, Jan, your first question in Unexpected Journey. Who is the first dwarf to show up at Bilbo's door for the meeting?
Dwalin.
Wallen is correct for 2 points. Well done. Next question in Unexpected Journey. What is the first answer to the riddle asked by Smeagol when he meets Bilbo? Do you need multiple choice?
The Lonely Mountain.
Mountain is correct for another 2 points. Jeez. Alright.
Robert
Next
actually
question.
asked me this one when we
I did.
practiced.
When we were doing the practice runs, I asked him that question.
Wow, that's okay. Lucky
That's
you.
unlucky.
Thanks, Robert. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Next question in Unexpected Journey. After passing the stone giants, Bilbo wants to leave. What dwarf talks to him and tries to stop him?
Buffer.
Correct for another 2 points. Christ. Alright, and for the clean sweep, your last question in Unexpected Journey. When on the ponies, right after leaving the Shire, Bilbo says they have to go back because he forgot his what?
His handkerchief.
It is a clean sweep, 16 points. Wow. Oh my god. Alright. This is nuts. Robert.
I know my Hobbit too. I studied.
Apparently so, yeah. Robert, the remaining categories in this round are Battle of the Five Armies, Desolation of Smaug, Fellowship of the Ring, Return of the King, Two Towers, Extended Editions, Cast and Crew, Box Office, and Oscars. Please choose a number between 1 through 12. 2 is off the table.
Number 8.
8 is the category of Cast and Crew. If you like to stick with that, go for something else.
Oh. I'm gonna go for something else.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do number 10.
Ooh, wow. You got personal preference.
Ooh,
And-
sweet. Could you read me the options one more time? I'm sorry.
Of course. Desolation of Smaug, Fellowship of the Ring, Return of the King, Two Towers, Battle of the Five Armies, Oscars, Box Office, Cast and Crew, and Extended Editions.
We're gonna go Desolation of Smaug.
Desolation of Smaug. Alright.
Wow.
And Jacob will read you those questions.
All right. Category of the Desolation of Smaug. When the dwarves are in prison on the Elven Kingdom, there is a celebration. What do the elves celebrate?
You asking for the elf name or the common tongue name? It's the Feast of Starlight or Merith and Gilith.
Oh my god. That's
Well done.
great.
I'm just, yeah. I'm shocked at them.
This is our
Alright.
Star Wars, guys. We know everything.
Question 2. Who gets the Kingsfold, aka Athels, to heal
Athelas.
Killy? Athelas
Who goes
to
to
heal
get it?
Killy.
Yeah, who goes to get it?
Yes.
It's Beaufort. He goes to get it from the pig.
Question 3. What dwarf reaches Beorn's house first by running faster than any or the other dwarfs?
Bomber.
Correct. Oh my god.
and
great-
last question. What is the name of the right hand of the master of Lake Town?
Alfred Lickspittle.
Oh my god,
Oh,
tie
sh-
game.
I'm in shock.
It's fucking insane.
So this is fun.
Robert, did you know all of my questions, Robert? Just
Yes.
checking.
Yes.
So,
Yep.
alright, we both knew everything. Let's go.
Yep.
So far, yes. Jan, we come back to you in this category round. Remaining categories are Return of the King, Fellowship of the Ring, Two Towers, Battle of the Five Armies, Extended Editions, Cast and Crew, Box Office, and Oscars. Please choose a number between 1 through 12, and 2, 7, and 10 are off the table.
And 8 was cast and crew, right? If I remember
8 was
correctly.
Cast and Crew.
Alright,
Yes.
so I'll just go with 3.
Ooh. Eiffel's preference.
Yeah, I knew
Robert, you can choose Jan's category.
I'm gonna give him box office.
Oh,
that's a tough one.
here we go.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is where I lose.
All right. Box office. Jan, I will read you your questions in this category. This is fun. In the category of box office. Besides Return of the King, what is the highest grossing Middle-earth movie domestically?
Domestically, US, I assume.
Yes.
Yes.
An Unexpected Journey.
Robert, Chance of Steel.
Fellowship of the Ring.
Also incorrect.
Oh.
For Two Towers.
Oh, was it really Two Towers? Darn.
It was Two Towers.
That's alright.
Next question. Box office, Jan. What Middle-earth movie had the biggest opening weekend worldwide?
Return of the King.
Correct for 2 points. Well done. Next question. What is the only Middle-earth movie to be the highest grossing movie of its year domestically?
Jesus Christ. Let's see. Let's go multiple choice so you can't steal two.
Options are A. Battle of the Five Armies, B. Two Towers, C. Unexpected Journey, or D. Return of the King.
Let's go return again.
All right, correct for another point. Well done. Last question in box office. What is worldwide the lowest grossing Middle-earth movie?
Fellowship of the Ring.
Correct for 2 points. Well done.
Your common sense category. You just kind of gets your way to victory here.
It's a hard one.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
it's
that's
hard.
tough.
You
Probably gonna lose the
still
other game. Like, oh man.
managed 4 points, which is good, but we go back to
Oh.
Robert. Robert, the remaining categories are Fellowship of the Ring, Return of the King, Two Towers, Battle of the Five Armies, Extended Editions, Cast and Crew, and Oscars. Please choose a number between 1 through 12, and 1, 4, and 2, 3, 5, 7, and 10 are off the table.
Number 4.
4 is the category of Return of the King. Would you like to stick with that or go for something else?
We'll stick with that.
He is sticking with Return of the King. All
Yep.
right. Jacob, you are asking Robert.
Okay. The category of The Return of the King. Question 1. Where does Theoden assemble his forces before going to Minas Tirith?
Don Harrow.
Correct for 2 points.
Correct. All right. Question 2. What is the name of the wolf-headed battering ram they used to breach the gate of Minas Tirith?
Grand.
Oh my God. Question 3. Sam asks if Frodo remembers the taste of what fruit when on
Strawberries.
Mount Doom.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
And last
He
question.
takes the lead.
And last question. What is the name of the beacons that make sure Gondor can ask Rohan for help?
The name of the beacons?
Yes.
Multiple choice.
Shall I
Ooh,
read them? Shall I read them off?
Yes, you can
Right.
read them.
Options are A. Khazad Dûm, B. Cirith Ungol, C. Amundine, or D.
Oh.
Minas Tirith.
Well, it's Amundine, but Amundine is the second mountain where it's lit
Yeah,
on. It's
that
not
does-
the name of the...
All right, that is correct for a point, and we come out of round 2. Robert 23 to Jan 21. Wow, what a match we have so far. And we go into the last round, which is the speed round. Each competitor will get 6 questions from a certain movie category. The person behind will start and will flip-flop between competitors. Each correct answer, of course, is worth 1 point, and there is no stealing in this round, and you get 10 seconds to answer each question. Now, the category is movie quotes, aka Who Said It? You will name the character from the quote. Jan, because you are behind, I will start with you, and then we flip-flop between Robert and yourself. So, Jan, your first quote. Who said it? Open war is upon you, whether you'd risk it or not.
Gandalf.
Ooh, looking for Aragorn.
Oh crap, that's right.
The next quote for Robert. We set out to save the Shire, Sam, and it has been saved, but not from me.
That's Frodo.
That is Frodo indeed for a point. Well done. Go back to Jan. Your quote. It is raining, Master Dwarf, and it will continue to rain until the rain is done. 5,
5,
4,
4,
3,
3, 2,
Bard?
On.
What? Who?
Bard.
No,
Bard.
looking for
Ooh.
Gandalf.
Gandalf, yeah. Jory
man.
asks it.
Alright,
man.
we go back to Robert. Your quote is, "Do not talk to me of Dragonfire. I know its wrath and ruin."
I know all of these.
Thranduil.
That is correct for a point. Alright. Gap is 4, and there are 4 quotes left for Jan. Jan, you have to hit this, otherwise Robert wins the match. The quote is, "The quest stands upon the edge of a knife. Stray but a little, and it will fail to the ruin of all."
Gandalf.
And your winner, the Hobbit, Robert Parker. We were looking for Galadriel.
Galadriel, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an
Oh,
unexpected
man.
journey, I think.
No,
Wow.
These Hobbit quotes. Oh, man.
This was.
Wow, what a match, guys. Okay, post-match interviews with Chris Doman. Go.
Thanks, Kees. Yeah, it's kind of funny you're seeing me here doing this, but you know what? These guys did a great job hosting. Give them some applause, and Kees, good job on the Golden Throat. You're getting better at it. But I'm here today with our unfortunate loser, Jan Engelmann, who, dude, if it makes you feel better, you did better than me when I tested these questions. So, aside from, I've been probably feeling a little disappointment. How, are you still okay?
What happened, Chris? I missed 3 Lord of the Rings questions. 3 in a row. I was rattled by the goddamn box office. I knew who'd ever of us, like, we tested, we played beforehand, like we just asked those questions, and I knew if I get like a tangential category like Oscars or box office, whoever gets that, one of us two is gonna lose, because that was like the only weaknesses both of us had, because as you've seen, like when we hit something about the movies, we've both been perfect. So man, that box office rattled me. I knew I was probably losing at that point, and then that hurts.
Fair enough, dude. I completely understand that. Your first set of questions in round 2 and round 1, perfect. Good fucking Jesus. Not even in the regular league can we see someone pull that off. Like,
To be fair, these movies are for Robert and me are like what Star Wars is for other people. You study them like they're your Bible. They help you through your childhood or whatever. Just
last time you were in a match, unfortunately, again, didn't quite go your way because John Salvi happened to get 2 Towers as his IMDb movie. But speaking of the league, you will be coming back pretty soon, actually. Are you excited to come back into the regular league, or what say we were to start doing, like what say we had the resources necessary to do a geek league? Would you say you would be doing more of that, or are you just excited to be coming back to the matches in general?
I think it's my match with John. Sure, I lost because I got the wrong, or he got 2 Towers as his IMDb round, and I got Harry Potter and Half-Blood Prince, if I remember correctly. But I could have gotten that as well, and I was ahead at that point. But thing is, like regular movie trivia, I'm not that great at. I don't watch that many movies. I have like a ton of gaps, like every movie between like before like 1998 or something. It's hard. I just watch movies that are modern and stuff, so it's hard to catch up on that. We got it was a newbie match, so we got easier questions. I think like some of the ones you asked in the tournament, I just at a loss. So I'm looking forward to coming back against Ryan, and hopefully I can redeem myself a little bit there. He deserves it, and I'm happy I lost to him.
He deserved it. It was a great match between the 2 of you. So congratulations on still giving a great performance.
Didn't miss a question.
You
Didn't miss a question. That was great.
It was great. And speaking of Robert, let's go talk to him. All right, I am here with Robert Parker, our winner for the Middle Earth trivia match. Dude, how excited are you right now?
I am so happy in every way. I just can't, words can't define it. I mean, I said in the pre-match interview, I've been training for weeks. I've put off seeing other movies just to rewatch these 2-3 more times each, and I really do think that training has paid off. I mean, Jan said it, like, these are the movies, these are the things that, I mean, I have them all here, like, I know them inside out completely, and I was confident in my knowledge going in, and I gotta give it to Jan. He is such a great competitor. I mean, box office, it's so, like Jacob said, it's so hard to study for that, so that's not great, and, you know, some of the quotes are a little bit more obscure, especially from the Hobbit films, which he said he hasn't seen as much, so I think, but like I said, he is such a great competitor, I don't want to take anything away from him. I mean, in the first round and a half, he was perfect, just like I was, so we were going toe-to-toe for that whole time, so I have nothing but respect for Jan.
Yeah, no, definitely. And so, and you scored, you got every single question correct. Like, how good does that make you feel, especially considering, you know, especially for both you and me in our respective regular matches, that hasn't always been the case.
Yeah, I mean, when you ask me questions of movies that I know completely and thoroughly, I mean, I saw Battle of the Five Armies 11 times in theaters alone. Like, just the fact, when you ask me questions about movies that I know this well, I'm going to get the questions right, is what it comes down to. I'm just so happy that I was able to participate in this Middle-earth match. And yeah, I'm happy that I was able to make a better showing here than I did against you.
Hey, look, you did the best of what you were given when we fought, and what if I told you that there was a possibility of a potential rematch?
I would say sign me up instantly, because I know I can beat you, and I think I got pretty darn unlucky in our match. But I definitely think that while I was perfect today, I think I'm still pretty good. I'm still a fighter in normal movie trivia. Obviously I'm better in this, but I think I'm still pretty good, and I think I could take you down. So if there's a rematch possibility, I want it.
We'll have to see, because as you guys might recall, on the William Bibiani live show we did, I responded to a challenge against Mike Hanley. Now, you in your last match, you called out Malcolm Lay.
Did.
You're getting your wish.
Yes.
You're taking.
He's
him
one of my
on.
favorite. As a fan, he's one of my favorite people to watch. So I'm so excited to take him
And
on.
the thing is, the winners of our respective matches will face each other. So, you beat Malcolm, I beat Mike, and I'll be seeing you in the ring again.
Can't wait for it.
Glad to hear it. And so, with that, congratulations. Good Jesus. I myself, when we test these questions, I did very, very well, because obviously, as a longtime fan of this franchise, I know a lot of stuff, but even I got stumped on some of this. I'm like, wait, who said that? Or, you know, what happened here? But, dude, and again, nothing but props. So,
Thank you.
with that, let's take it back to Kees and Jacob.
Thank you, Chris, for talking to the competitors. I didn't really know what to say, but wow. Jan, devastated, I know, but still, what a match he fought. Robert Parker, my God, what a great winner today. Jacob, your final thoughts on this match, dude?
This was such a fantastic match. I mean, like, seriously, they played so well. They clearly both know their stuff. I'm sure Jan is very disappointed. It sucks that he got box office, which is, you know, it's a tough category. It is a very tough category, especially if it's not your strength. And it's hard to study for box office when, you know, you're studying the movies. They're not actually part of the movies, but they are considered. They are technically movies, so part of the film. And these films are known for how much box office they made. So yeah, now again, guys, I do just really want to push this. This Friday we start 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We start with the theatrical version of The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey, right here on Take 3 for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. At 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, we will be moving on to The Desolation of Smaug. Then, back on Saturday, we will be starting at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time with The Battle of the Five Armies. And then finishing up with at 6 o'clock with the Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship of the Ring Extended Edition. On Sunday, we wrap it all up at 3 o'clock with the extended edition of the Two Towers, and we just say goodbye to everyone and go out on a high with Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King at 7:15 on Sunday night Eastern Standard Time. Kees, back to you.
Yeah, we will end. The Sunday will be the best day, for sure. Because, yeah, I don't like the Hobbit that much. That's just my opinion, especially Battle of the Five Armies. So that's going to make for an interesting conversation when we're watching the Hobbit, because we have people on our panel, hopefully, that also like the Hobbit. So that's going to make for some interesting discussion. But wow, what a match. Guys, if you like this, please give us a like, comment below, and just let us know how you did at home playing along with these Lord of the Rings questions. Anyway, that is really all I can say for now. For my co-host Jacob London, the competitors today, Jan Engelmann and Robert Parker, we'll see you at the next match. Take care!